Alright guys, so the patch notes are up for today. And the first section of patch notes are just telling people, the awakening is here and you have to be level 56 to start the awakening quest, which start with the Black Spirit, and then you'll follow a path of quests to complete the awakening quest to get your awakening weapon, and then you'll be able to use your awakening skills. The first section just tells you what your awakening skills are, well, some of your awakening skills are. It doesn't tell you all of them. So you're not just getting, 4 skills, you're getting a lot more skills after that. These are just examples. They're not telling you what to use as well, so don't take that to whatever. Don't take it to heart. So they introduced hunting, and which is great because now you can pick up match lots and run through the hunting dailies, which means now you can go talk to Clark, the hunter above Ovia, because he wasn't there before, and that was kind of a drag down for me when I was doing energy hunting, even though he doesn't matter to energy now apparently. So they've also added the black market to cities. Certain cities they added into Velia, which he's at the northwest corner. In Hydel, he's at the southwest corner in an inn on the second level, where the second the central market is. So if you go to the central market area on the top level of Hydel, you can see the fountain. You go to the right, and then there's like a little opening in area where you can go in, go up the stairs, and you make a right around the stairs, and he's standing like right there in the corner. He's like a little creeper. I've never been to the one in Calpheon, but he's pretty easy to find, I'm sure. And then the one in Altanova, he's right next to, I want to say, the giant that you get your Black Abyssal weapon changed from. So if you've ever been to that giant, he's right there. Patriago only appears between 10 p.m. and 7 a.m. After that, he doesn't disappear, but he doesn't sell items. So he'll still be in that spot, he just won't sell items. The items the items that he sells are really random. The RNG on the items is out there. You can get a bunch of boss items back to back, or you can get no boss items for a ton of energy spent. They cost 50 energy per reroll, and you don't get your specific weapon. So you can roll and get a longsword and you're a berserker, and that really won't do anything for you, so you're just gonna have to let it go unless you want to just hold on to a longsword for some reason. Well, you can also buy the longsword, sell it, and then buy your berserker axe as well, so there's that. But the bundles that he sells are the Blackstone armor and weapon bundles, and I think those are around 1 million silver per 5-pack on the PC. I'm not really sure if that was the price, but yeah, you can stock up on Blackstone armors from him. It's a really good way to stock on Blackstone armors if you don't do, your daily quest, which you should be doing if you want boss armor. Anyway, so they've also added Imperial Delivery. Now, Imperial Delivery, I'm going to go ahead and tell you a few things about the Imperial Delivery that they probably haven't mentioned. I haven't been through the guide yet that they put up, but Imperial Delivery resets 3 hours after whatever maintenance day is, whatever time it is. So if maintenance is done at, say, 9 o'clock, the next Imperial Delivery reset will be at 3 o'clock. Will be at 12 o'clock, and then after that, 3 o'clock, and then 6 o'clock, 9 o'clock, and continuing the 3-hour time frame up until the next maintenance. And then whenever that maintenance is done, it resets every 3 hours as well. So that's one thing to keep in mind. I'm telling you this because once Imperial Delivery starts, a lot of people are going to be trading in their fish. They're going to be looking for channels to trade in. And it's going to be running out really quickly, especially for the people that fish overnight and they know when they're going to be able to trade in directly to an Imperial Trader as soon as they're done. This is why Velia is usually packed on PC, and I'm pretty sure Velia is going to start being packed again, because running from Hydel to Velia trying to trade in fish is not going to work out for a lot of people. So yeah, and Imperial Traders are located in every major city rather. There's one in, I don't think there's one in, no, there's not one in Shakatu. I'm lying on that one. That's a lie. That's a really big lie. Sorry, they've added in the desert trading buff, which is really good. And the desert trading buff actually boosts the amount of money you get from trading in the desert, but you have to do a quest line first of all. Then you have to be Artisan 2 trading, which I'm glad they made Artisan 2 and not Master 2, because Master 2 is really hard to get to, even if you're doing the rolling method. But and you have to use 100 energy to get it. So There's a lot of things you gotta do to get it. You just can't go out and get it. Once you do the quest though, once you do the quest line, you don't have to do it again. You just have to go and, you know, do the 100 energy thing over and over. So they also added the mysterious accessories, which is a very big gamble. And if you have gambling problems, I don't suggest you go visit the blacksmiths at all, because this can become a money sink very quickly. The chance to get the rare, or rather the yellow grade rings that you want out of this, very, 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 very low. You will end up stocked up on green accessories for a while, to be honest. I've done this on PC where I've spent probably 300 million silver rolling through these and not getting anything besides, I think, a crescent ring once. And that's 300 million silver. It wasn't even worth it, so. But it's all RNG, so if you get lucky one day and you just randomly one-tap one, then whatever. If you do like 90 million silver a day, pretty sure that won't hurt you that much. But just know it's all RNG, and the chances are abysmal, to be honest. I feel like they're abysmal, but like I said, all RNG. CP limit has been increased to 400. I'm not there right now, but I'll be there eventually, hopefully. Mount changes. You can now get T5 mounts, T5 horses in the wild, which is great for horse breeders. And they've increased the rate of attaining a T6 or T7 horse through breeding. So now we have that. And so with the camel, they've increased the fast foot skill by 40% in the desert, so you can move across the desert a lot faster now. With Wargon's Nest, I told you guys about this in the video when I introduced the Valencia area, and Wargon's Nest has gone through a change because it wasn't that good of a grind spot at all recently, and PC apparently they had this change done recently as well. So now in Wargon's Nest they have this giant Wargon that it won't attack you, but you can attack it, and when you attack it, it starts spawning Wargons. You can spawn up to 100 Wargons, and these are stone Wargons and mutant Wargons, stone mutant Wargons. And they'll keep spawning up until 100. And if you can't kill them, you're going to be overwhelmed and you're probably going to die. I'm not going to lie to you. So, the regular stone Wargons and stone mutant Wargons are going to be able to drop the Azul's weapon. Azula's, accessories. And the Rokaba helmet, Blackstone weapons, Blackstone armors, Wargon hide, blood, meat, and stone Wargon hide. So, the reason it's able to drop this is because you can't use the butcher knife or the fluid collector, because of course you're going to be killing things constantly. You're not going to have the time to stop and do that. So you're going to be able to grind and collect some of this stuff a lot easier now, and that's really helpful to me because I'm actually using some of this stuff for projects. Once taking down the Colossal Wargon, may drop the following items. I don't know why they say will drop, because I'm pretty sure it's not 100% chance it's going to drop the Seraph's necklace. I'm doubting it's going to be 100% chance to drop that. So I'm hoping they change that to may drop, because people are going to feel like it says will drop and that's going to be a problem. So it may drop the Seraph's necklace. It may drop the Black Crystal Sturdiness, Wargon hide, Wargon blood, Wargon meat, Jonas fragment. I don't know what that is. The Blackstone armor. I'm pretty sure there should be Blackstone weapon in there as well. The score written in ancient language, which is the memory fragment running for Valencia. And then Stone Wargon hide, which Stone Wargon hide sells for 1,800 silver. Depending on how much it drops, that might be good. But if it doesn't drop, if it drops like 5, then that's really nothing for one kill. Then again, you're getting it off of these two, so that might end up being, something good. Life skills. They've increased the EXP you gain from life scaling for hunting, training, and farming. And they're doing this because hunting first of all just came out. And it's going to be hard to level, so you're going to have to run a lot of dailies to level up hunting. Training is difficult to level because all you do is AFK do it, and you have to put on the necessary buffs and all this other stuff, and we've run out of life skill scrolls, I believe. The free ones that they gave us, so yeah. Farming's in the same boat. Farming you can only do so much of and gain so much EXP in a certain amount of time. I don't think there's any master farmers yet, because farming takes a lot of work. Oh wow, so they've added in hotspots with fishing, which is great. Oh my goodness. So these fishing hotspots, if you're master 1 and above, you can actually fish at these hotspots and get a chance to get rare fish. The rare fish you probably get is going to be the coelacanth, which I believe sells for like 100,000 silver. But if you take it to the desert and sell it in the desert with the trade buff, you're going to get a lot more money than that. So that's really good that they added in the fishing hotspots. So I guess it's time to go ahead and hit master. They probably haven't added in the seal stones yet, so I can't even go say it. I'm going to hit master 1 fishing. They've done some monster changes where monsters' attack patterns and their stuff has changed. It's not really a big deal, to be honest. It's just some of the bosses throughout. I guess the bosses throughout the story, and then like Dim Tree. So a few item changes, quest and knowledge changes. The scrolls that you get from the Datu Varu Datu, I love that guy's name. The Tavern Scrolls. They've changed the amount of amity that you spend for picking up a scroll. So now you actually spend amity. There are a few pro shop changes. We'll talk about those in a minute. They've changed a few things for fishing. So now, now for fishing, you can do left button to dive and an X to surface. And what else? Yeah, other than that, they've just done like some class fixes. This one's kind of bothering me. If your trade rate is over 125%, you will not be able to jump. That kind of bothers me because I'm wondering if that affects the rolling, and if it does, then pretty much anybody that hasn't done rolling yet is screwed. But yeah, so they finally nerfed berserkers. Sad. Fixed an issue where berserkers are able to move incredibly quickly using storm beast and headbutt. So, rip. But we have a whole bunch of new skills now, so that's fine. I mean, yeah, that's really great. And then there's just the other changes that they've done to the game. If you want to go ahead and read through these, you can go ahead and read through these. I'm not going to go through all of these because that's going to be a lot of time taken. So, whoa, this is new. I've never been to this section of the game yet. I mean, this section of the forum. Wow, I'm this section of the game. So they have the thing over here with the Imperial trading, where they explain to you what the Imperial trading is, so you can go ahead and read through that. You can get shiny golden seals, your sales bonus, your information, family daily sales limit, so you can only sell a certain amount on your family, which kind of hurts people depending on what they're trying to do. I guess that's to combat the fact that we don't have a server time limit, which I guess is fine. This means I won't be able to make 100 billion silver on the first day, but whatever, Alright, so going over the cash shop, because we have Awakening, we're gonna get all the Awakening costumes. They changed it around. That's weird. I like the fact that they had it the way they had it before. They had the pictures of the Awakening costumes. But yeah, they did this whole thing in the loyalty shop where you can get your skill reset from the loyalty shop for one loyalty, and then they've done like a few further things to the loyalty shop where you can get a certain number of items for 7 loyalty all the way down. So you're gonna burn through your loyalty this week on this stuff. This stuff lasts for a certain amount of time, so you might as well go ahead and get it before it disappears. Some of the stuff is only lasting for a day, so like I said, get it before it disappears. Hold it in your inventory. I don't think the timer or anything starts until you actually start it yourself. So yeah, that's that. I'm kind of sad they didn't add the ceiling stones. It kind of sucks, but whatever, I guess. They've added a bunch of more events as well. Awakening events. This is big news right here. The 24/7 hot time and drop rate increase. So the hot time you're getting between around 7 p.m. and 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. one of those on Central. That's going to be 24/7 now, and that's going to be from May 29th to June 19th. So just grind. I mean, you have no reason not to grind now. You have no reason to say you're not being able to catch up because you missed the hot times. And your fishing and stuff, you can do that too. I mean, you can do whatever you want during those times. They've increased the time on the guild attendance event, which I don't think anybody really... Well, to be honest, yeah. There's people that just started the game might need the extension. And then login events. So they've done a bunch of different login events. They've done a daily login event where you can get a bunch of different items. The triple fold fishing rod, which is a really good item for fishing hotspots. These items you only want to use in fishing hotspots because these only come from events. And unless we get the Termian the Termian water park event this summer, the only other place you're gonna want to use this is the fishing hotspots. These are really good for those because you can catch up to 3 coelacanths, of course. And like I said, coelacanths are money. They're giving us a lot of they're just giving us a lot of stuff. You get an awakened weapon box on the 15th day. New users get a chance at the cuckoo bird. Returning users get a chance at the cuckoo bird. It's just a lot of good stuff. This is what I'm talking about when I say Black Desert gives you a lot of stuff when you play the game. Like, they just give you a ton of stuff, so just play. I mean, even if you're not playing, just log in and you're fine. All you gotta do is log in. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I know this video wasn't really as orthodox as the last one. I kind of just sped through a lot of this stuff because I wanted to get this video over with. Because it's not that the information in here has kind of just been repeated over and over and over. And I don't want to go ahead and read through all this. Like I said, there's a lot of time wasting in reading all this over. And I originally started this just so I could, do the hot, quick version of everything, but it's kind of lasting a lot longer for each video, especially with the longer the patch notes are getting. But I'll continue to do it if you guys want me to do it. If not, if you guys want me to do it, let me know in the comments. If you don't want me to do it, once again, let me know in the comments. Oh, they've added the list of items that you can get from Patreon now, which is great. You can get a Kazarka Seal Weapon box for each class, Tomb Seal Weapon box for each class, Dim Tree armor, Dim Spirit's armor, Gaia's helmet, Red Nose armor, Beg's gloves, Musket shoes, Book of Combat 1 Day, Ogre ring, Sissel's necklace, Basilisk belt, Ring of Crescent Guardians, Blue Whale Molar earring, Tree Spirit belt, Awakening weapon boxes, which is good because you're gonna need those to repair your own awakening weapons. Witch earrings, Mark of Shadows. You can actually still get the hard blacks, which I thought they were gonna take those out when the event ended on PC, but I guess they left those in there. Crownstone bundles, which is, I guess, good. And you can get the single black shard or hard black shard or sharp black shard. So it's good that they've done that. One thing I did want to tell everybody, if you're going to go ahead and enhance your awakening weapon from the get-go, your blue one or your green one, depending on whatever one you do, if you're going to repair it, I would say enhance it before you change it to ultimate, because if you're gonna repair it, it's gonna take memory fragments, and the memory fragments the amount the memory fragments do is gonna decrease, which kind of sucks. So, and I think it goes from 2 to 1. So instead of using 50 memory fragments while staying blue, you're going to use 100 memory fragments in ultimate. So just enhance it to what level you want to, and then use your memory fragments after if you're going to use memory fragments to go ahead and repair it. Like I said, because we don't have seal stuff now, I wouldn't recommend just enhancing it and using our durability down to 20. It sucks that we don't have seal stones, but whenever they bring them out, hopefully they bring them out soon. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching this video. Like, subscribe, share, and peace.